Hi everyone, today I'm at the Nanaimo United Training grounds to watch the U13 Girls BCSPL soccer team of Nanaimo United. Tell me about yourself and tell me what you do for Nanaimo United.
Yeah, so I'm originally from Ireland and moved over here almost 10 years ago now. And for the past 7 years, I've been the technical lead with Nanaimo United. So really involved with planning all the programs across the club, from under fours all the way up to our masters teams at adult level, and everything in between. And we've got a whole army of coaches underneath that help us run all these programs. And yeah.
As a technical director, could you tell us a little bit of this age group and what are the goals, what you guys are looking at for these age group to improve themselves?
Yeah, so these are our under 13 BCSPL girls. So the BCSPL is the highest level of youth soccer in British Columbia, and this is our first season in the league, so it's pretty exciting.
Nice.
So with this age group U13, even at this level, we still work an awful lot on technique and technical work. So there's a lot of, game-related passing, receiving, dribbling, shooting technique work. But also mixed in is tons of small-sided games. So lots and lots of small-sided games that give kids, allows them to practice all the moments of the game. So attacking, defending, in moments in transition. So we use lots and lots of small-sided games to try and train them and give them a better understanding of the game itself.
What are the future goals of Nanaimo United to improve the soccer in Nanaimo?
That's a great question. Well, we obviously want to grow our BCSPL program. Right now is 2 teams, so U13 boys and girls. That's going to grow to 10 teams over the next few years. So that's a big part of it. We've also recently just started our own League One franchise, which is called Harbourside FC. So that's a semi-professional program. So the pathway for kids and young adults now in Nanaimo is just incredible. Like from grassroots soccer at U4 all the way up to semi-professional soccer without leaving Nanaimo. It's just incredible. Yeah. But the biggest thing we want to do is we just want to keep growing people who are playing the game at any level. So playing it recreationally at adult level or playing it at under sixes. That's where we want to grow the game, want to grow the numbers, and with that obviously becomes a bigger pool of players, better players, and players who can help us go on to better things.
From my experience playing soccer in Nanaimo is I came to play soccer here about 12 years ago almost, and there was almost always that part missing, the connection between to the higher level and the lower level, or from youth to certain levels of soccer. There was only the university soccer in between.
Totally.
So I feel like this Harbourside also is gonna be great for that connection as well.
Yeah.
That to step up to the next level and give these young kids the goal to kind of go further in their careers if they're planning on playing soccer.
Big time. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy to think that only, I think 4 years ago, there was no soccer club in Nanaimo that had no adult club with a youth program or no youth club with an adult program. Wow. And now we've got a cradle to grave club that now also has semi-professional soccer available on top of it.
And Grace, just be mindful when you're outside, eh? Let her go. Okay, we're becoming a little bit predictable. Okay, we're always getting into that diamond shape, which is fine. Haley has the ball, Joe's gonna shift over. So Sid and Selena are now stretching the field, which is great, but what happens if we do a quick switcheroo, right? So a quick run, Selena drives over, Haley has the ball, yes, Haley has the ball, we're restarting. Okay, and on that run, she can play her. Does that make sense? So don't feel like you guys are stuck in this diamond shape. To be unpredictable and to move the ball forward, you guys can switch, or Sid can pop in, and then Selena can now go up. Does that make sense to you guys? Same thing for blue, okay? Make sure we're always transitioning where you're at on the field, otherwise it becomes very predictable. Good, Tatsuki. And then we're done.
Could you describe yourself and what do you do and what's your history on soccer, please?
Yeah, I'm the head coach of the girls 2010 BCSPL team here in the Upper Island. And I played competitive soccer for Simon Fraser University, which is in the NCAA. And then I also played for the women's premier team for NUFC as well.
What is the most important thing this stage, like for the youth at this level, and what do you guys look at, like when you're picking the players?
Yeah, for player selection, I would say at this stage of the game, just overall technical ability and athleticism is really important. I mean, they're still quite young in their development, but being able to, you know, their first touch, being able to play a quality pass in, how they strike the ball and things like that, just the overall fundamentals they should have down. And then in terms of like athleticism, speed and agility is huge as well. Yeah.
Okay. And what do you do for the kids that haven't been selected for the team? Like,
yeah, that's a great question. Actually, they have the opportunity to play. They're part of our training pool, so they mix in with our group every week, actually, and then they also have the opportunity to permit up to some games and have the opportunity to compete at the Tier 1 level.
Today, they were playing small-sided games, and why is the small-sided games important for the practice?
Yeah, that's a good point. Small-sided games at this stage of their development is huge because they're forced to make quick decisions. The field is so condensed that you know, they have players pressing them quicker, so they're forced to just play at a higher tempo and higher speed.
What could you recommend to the youth to play at this level? Like at this age group as well, I believe U13, right?
Yeah, okay. U13. For Tier 1s, I would say in order to get their game to the next level is just lots of time on the ball on and off the field with their teammates. So, you know, working on their left foot outside of regular training, spending time in the backyard playing with their parents or siblings, just lots of time on the ball, really developing their fundamental skills outside of the game as well.
Okay, and also this group is most likely thinking soccer more serious. So they're kind of looking at to get to the colleges and all that. Like, do you talk about their goals and everything? Yeah,
absolutely. That is, we at this stage of the game at U13, we don't want to get too focused, but then again, it's finding a balance of opening up the opportunity for them to have, you know, access to showcase tournaments and things like that. It's nice because the Tier 1 stream filters right into the competitive stream, which is, again, provincial level teams, as well as filtering into the collegiate level as well. Line, I need all the shirts side by side beside Liv, and then Sarah spread out along the yellows there. You get there first, you're good, okay? But pinks, if you tag them, that's a point. Make sense? If I say pinks, okay, you guys are trying to get to the red line. If the blues tag you, okay, that's a point. Does that make sense? To your opponent's eyes. Pink! Good, all right. I want to see some points scored. Let's go, let's go. Let's get competitive.